All right, I'm gonna make some mashed potato puffs with some instant mashed potatoes. And I'll show you how to do it. I've got some kind of leftover bits of cheese that I'm gonna mix together. We're gonna use that, an onion, a box of instant mashed potatoes. I've got some bacon that I took out of the freezer. And I'm gonna go out to the garden and get some more stuff. Okay, I'm out at the garden. I'm at the jalapeno plant, and it's got some jalapenos on it. So I think I'm just gonna use one and chop it up pretty finely. And then I'm gonna go over to the chives here and get some chives. So I'm over at the chive patch. I just pulled out some chives. I've got my jalapeno. And I think I'm gonna get a sweet pepper too. All right, here I am back at my awesome pepper plant. I've got 2 of these peppers left. I'm gonna put one on. Oh, I got 3. There's another one there. All right, that's what I'm gonna use. And the mashed potato cheesy puffs. Okay, so the bacon is done. I poured out the majority of the grease. It still has some bacon leftovers on there, and we're going to use this pan just as is. Now I'm going to make the mashed potatoes in this pan just like this. I'm going to start adding the water and the butter and the salt. All right, I got the water and the butter in, and then here comes the milk. And I'm gonna get this all boiling, heat it up, and then as soon as it's heated up, I'll add, I still have to add some salt. I'll add the potatoes. All right, the butter's all melted in. As soon as it gets like it's gonna start simmering, I'm gonna remove it from the heat and add the potatoes. And while I'm doing this, I'm scraping the bottom of the pan and getting all those yummy bacon leftovers off the bottom of the pan. That's all super good flavor. All right, so I think we're about there. So I'm gonna take off the heat and add the potatoes. Now it'll thicken up as it cools down. So there's nothing gross about instant mashed potatoes. They're not fake potatoes or anything like that. They're just dehydrated potatoes. And you're rehydrating them again. So I need another hand. I'm gonna turn the camera off and really stir these good. All right, they're all mixed up real good. Let's try it real quick. Mmm! Super yummy. Tastes just like a mashed potato, because it is. So I'm gonna let this cool down, and then I'm gonna start adding all the, I guess while it's hot, I'm gonna add the peppers right now. I'm gonna add the cheese last. So let's start with doing that. I'm gonna crumble up the bacon, add that too. Here they are. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I ended up getting 22. I guess you could think of them as a potato muffin. It's just mashed potatoes, baked, and so it has that little crust all the way around, hopefully. And I'm gonna just let them sit and cool here and get nice and firm. They settled in a little bit and got hot. So I'm just gonna let them cool down. And once they cool down, I'm gonna pop them out. And then I'm gonna put them in freezer bags. And there'll be treats in my, for a snack, for a quick breakfast thing, in my freezer, and then you just put them in the microwave frozen, and they just freeze in the microwave and cook right up. But I'm gonna have one now. Okay, I absolutely did not wait for this to cool down, but I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So once it cools down, you like my presentation? It's super yummy. There we go. So that's kind of a collapsed one because I didn't wait for it to cool down, but I'm so excited to eat it, I can't even wait. Okay, let's try it. You ready? That is so good. So, I got 24 of these, or 22, with a $2.79 box of potatoes, some garden fixings, an onion, cheese, and a little bit of bacon. Totally delicious. It's so good. So things you can remember. I didn't have any milk on hand in the house. And so I ended up I do have half and half. So if you're ever in that position, just remember, if you have half and half or cream or anything like that, you can always cut it with water and make it into milk. And so what this called for was 3 cups of milk, but I didn't have any milk, but I had some half and half that can get used in coffee and that kind of stuff. And so I did 1.5 cups of half and half and the rest water. There's skim milk right there. Well, 2% probably. So if times are tight, there are kitchen hacks and ways where you can eat freaking good